Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Patty Sanchez and I am one of the facilitators for SCE OTC. And this week the topic is building a community and regular and substantive interaction, RSI. So for this module, you are going to be focusing on how to create an online community with your students. What is that going to look like? What is it going to feel like for them? How are you going to be establishing communication with them and interactions, as well as students interacting with each other? So if we go to the introduction, there is an overview of what the course is, this module is about, and then what you're going to be learning in this module. So you are going to be looking at how to enhance instructor-initiated interaction and student-initiated interaction, and what collaboration tools are you going to use to create that online learning community. Also, you have 4 assignments for this module. So let me go back and let's do a walkthrough. Okay, so if you notice, there are 3 different headers here. We have regular and substantive interaction, then we have instructor presence, and finally online teamwork collaborations. So let's go back up to regular and substantive, I have a hard time saying that word, interaction, other known as RSI. So this is all about how do you create those connections within your classroom, your online course. What is that going to look like? So if you go to 3.2, there are different methodologies, different techniques for you to create an online course that is very engaging, so that you can optimize student learning. Okay, so there's lots of videos here for you to watch. It's going to really enhance your course once you read this page. Then I'm going to go back into Module 3. And then when you read everything here, you're going to have a quiz. Remember that you can take the quiz repeatedly until you get the score, the highest score that you want to achieve. Then we have this section here, instructor presence, and this is all about you. How will you be creating that presence with your students? And how are you going to initiate contact? How are you going to have students initiate contacts between students to student contact? Okay. What communication tools are you going to be using? You do have another assignment here, 3.12. You are going to be in groups. There are 3 groups. And here, what you want to do is actually practice RSI, what you're going to actually have your students do in your course once you get certified. So you're going to feel what it feels like to be a student and then have that student-to-student interaction. So for this activity, you are going to interact with your group and you're going to decide how you meet. Are you going to meet over Pronto? Are you going to meet over Zoom, Microsoft Teams? You know, are you going to collaborate on a Google document? It is up to you. Make sure that you contact each other to establish how you're going to communicate. So when you set a time and day for your whole group to get together and interact, then you can talk about like ways that you can actually create interactive activities, or I should say student-to-student interactions and instructor-to-student interactions in your modules. Okay, and then when you have done that, when you have met with your group, you're going to individually submit, answer these questions here. How did you interact with your group? And then you have more questions here. How do you want to submit that? Do you want to record just an audio, share of that? Do you want to record yourself with using video? Do you want to just write that out using a Word document or a Google Doc? Do you want to create a PowerPoint presentation? Or do you just want to use the text entry box below? That is completely up to you, how you individually want to answer these questions after you have met with your group. Okay, let me go back to the module. Okay, and then in online teamwork collaborations, you're going to be looking at the different tools that you can use to create online collaborations, and then you have 2 more assignments. So one is 3.17, and this is revisit your course plan. Pause here for a little bit. So for this assignment, let me go back up, course plan check-in, you are going to do a self-reflection, and you're going to actually answer this prompt here. Okay, so again, How do you want to reply to this self-reflection? Do you want to do a video recording, an audio recording? Do you want to just, express your thoughts using the text entry box? That's totally up to you. Then you are going to create an anonymous survey that you are going to place in your practice course. And then finally, you're going to update your course plan with RSI assessments, okay? And then here are your submission guidelines. Remember that you can resubmit by clicking on the button that says new, what is it again? New attempt or new assignment. I can't remember right now, but you've done that before for assignment 1.23, or was it 1.10? Okay, so that is this assignment. And then the last assignment, let me go back, okay. It is 3.18. This is your, it's OTC milestone decision time. And this is where you, again, will reflect and think about like these questions, questions 1 and 2. How do you feel about OTC? Are you ready to continue with part 2? Okay, so go ahead and submit that, and that is it. Okay, I look forward to seeing your work and participating in this module. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.